It's an amazing outpouring that of support that I don't think that I expected. I didn't expect it at all, really, because, all of 2019, different state legislatures have been introducing these bans, and conservative lawmakers have been ratcheting up their rhetoric around abortion and saying really violent and untrue things. And we were kind of worried that maybe this ban would go through and there wouldn't really be a response because abortion has become such a volatile issue, even among people who believe themselves to be progressives or leftists, that we were kind of scared that this ban would be able to go through and people wouldn't care. But I think that this outpouring of support has shown me that people are really energized about this issue, and that they are not willing to have abortion be illegal anywhere in the United States. And we are, very happy to be able to have these resources, to be able to help people in Alabama and in the South, get safe abortion care that they need for themselves and their families. Last year, so in 2018, we actually, which was our first year of operation, we actually funded 313 abortions with a budget of about $86,000, which actually included no staff. So this year, because of the resources that have been made available to us, we are transitioning into an organization that actually has staff now, and so I think with staff, we're going to be able to help just hundreds and hundreds more people in Alabama, and that is going to be really amazing. Our board of directors has just increased our pledge budget for our callers every week. And so, whereas before the ban, we had $650 a week to disperse for abortion funding. Now, for the next 3 months, we are going to have $9,000 a week. And so that is an enormous increase in the amount of funding that we now have available to help people in Alabama, get the abortion care that they need. So I think the legislature, didn't plan on it, but they really did an amazing thing to help us improve abortion access when they decided, they wanted to engage in this act of political grandstanding. So from our perspective, abortion access issues, along with a lot of other issues, right, actually have their basis in forms of, class and race and gender oppression. And so, right, the barriers that a lot of our callers, face to abortion care, but also, healthcare in general, and their struggles to, raise the children that they already have, are all, based in class and race and gender inequality in a place like Alabama, that has sort of like historically systemic issues when we're dealing with like poverty and race and sexism and discrimination and things like that. And so we as a fund are really working to in a very practical way, right, help people overcome these systemic barriers, right, to abortion access that have been put in place. But then, right, another part of our mission is actually, working to empower our callers to, talk about the abortion access barriers that they face and the healthcare access barriers that they faced, and the other kinds of, injustices that they face that make it hard for them, right, to live their lives in ways, that are healthy, right? And that, prioritize, their own well-being and the well-being of their families as well. The way that we are doing it is, taking care of the practical issues, right, that they create when we're talking about like abortion access and healthcare access, but also trying to engage in, culture shift, right? Talking to more people, about how abortion, is connected to things like, economic justice, environmental justice, and healthcare access, and, issues of racial inequality in the United States.
That people of all persuasions have sex. Relates to one equal partner exchange. I also actually didn't enjoy myself, and that was surprising.
One thing that I try to tell everyone is that, abortion is still legal in Alabama and people still can get abortions, through November. And we are, very confident and very hopeful that the ACLU suit will provide us, with an injunction so that this bill never does go into effect. The good thing is that even if the clinics in Alabama close, that we don't close, right? Our mission, is still the same, and it's to get people the abortion care that they need. So it means that there will be a shift in the kind of work that we do, but it will be a shift that we're actually very prepared to make, right? Because we already get people, out of state for abortion care, and so it just means that instead of having a program where we fund, here. In Alabama, we just move our resources to where we're funding in the clinics, where it's legal, and that we are investing in, getting our callers to those places as well.